Hello, clever people. Welcome to my own solo review of Midnight Special. Connor obviously already shot a Midnight Special review earlier, but that's when it was only in 5 theaters and he got the chance to see it at the Archlight Hollywood. He is very happy at that fact. So I finally saw it when it, like the average schmo, when it finally released in about 700 theaters. Now, in case you don't know, Midnight Special is about a boy who has superpowers and is abducted by his father to go to a certain area to try to figure out what's wrong with those superpowers. I don't really want to say more than that because this is the kind of film that you want to go in not knowing much. And overall, I thought Midnight Special was a pretty good movie. I don't think it's great. I didn't love it like Connor did, but overall I think it's a pretty good movie. First off, it is pretty intriguing. You're pretty intrigued because from the beginning they don't really say much, and though that works to the film's disadvantage, it does add a lot of intrigue. And you're very interested in what's happening and why everyone's doing what. Though it could have been used more, the score I thought was great. The way that it's randomly used here and there and it's sort of like building up to suspense, that was great. There are some masterfully done scenes. Like there's a scene where the main boy is looking up saying sorry to a meteor shower coming down. An amazing scene. There are some scenes in here, individual scenes, that are truly fantastic. I mean, there's also a scene where he's talking solely to Adam Driver's character, which is also a fantastic scene. The boy's powers, how they're represented, how he... they don't really show a lot until the ending. And I really liked that, because it's not like he's a superhero at all. He just has some sort of otherworldly powers, and that leads to a very interesting idea about maybe he's a higher life form that we don't know about. I thought that was a very interesting concept that they introduced in the movie. The special effects, for this being like a $1 million budget, they looked fantastic. And honestly, I thought the first 2 halves were okay, but the last third I thought was great. I loved the last third. It was just, overall, I thought that the last third was by far the best part of the movie. However, there are a lot of bad things about this movie. Like I said, the first 2/3 are okay at most, I guess you could say. It's pretty slow. I was checking my watch a couple times through the movie. I'm like, okay, we're only 50 minutes in. It just felt pretty slow to me. I didn't think that it moved at a great pace. And I also think that there's some incredibly dull scenes with incredibly dull acting. There's just some scenes that sort of feel filler. They're just there to make an extra scene, to make it a good runtime. And I just felt like those were dull scenes that were dully directed, dully written, and dully acted. And overall, I mean, the acting's okay. I mean, there are some great scenes of acting, especially from the boy. The boy is by far the best actor in the movie. But overall, I thought Michael Shannon was okay. I thought the main lead actress was okay. I thought they just didn't really show a lot of emotion, which really meant for me not feeling for any of the characters. I didn't feel for any of them. I didn't have any emotional impact for any of them. And one final thing, the pacing's a bit off. It's sort of will go really fast at one moment and then just go slow again. And I had a hard time with that. Overall, I liked Midnight Special, but I find it kind of forgettable. And even just thinking about it, I like it less and less. I give Midnight Special a 6.25 out of 10. Alright, that concludes my review of Midnight Special.
It's a good movie, see it, he's lying.
That's Connor's opinion. You can go check out his review, also on the channel. Alright, I am Robert Burke, and this has been The Clever Critics. Goodbye.